So some of you might be watching this series wondering, well, doesn't it get tiring to do this day after day? Well, again, this series is partly for myself, and we'll leave it at that. Cause yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Completely forgot where I was, because it's been about 1 day at least since I recorded, so we're gonna figure out if I have the ability to keep going. Both flirtation, that's right, so I'm gonna do a double smoothie into hopefully one more stamina heal. 3 stamina, 5 stamina. Or at least give them a bunch of stamina for moves, because yeah, I didn't have enough. And let's do this, and then we will talk and see how much food we can put in their bellies. Oh, the forgetfulness, by the way. So, probably gonna inch on Polly, unless, I don't think I have baggage on her yet, though, so we're gonna see. Hoping it's a trick question, the answer is 0. Dang it. Actually, I have never gotten that question, funny enough, even though I haven't played the game too much, but still. There we go. And then we'll move over to Polly. Actually, I should have seen if the food works. Yep, so baggage here as well. No jewelry and cosmetics. Gotta check because I don't remember. Yeah, so cosmetics here, which means I can't even use it on her. And I don't have a baggage blocker. Can I buy a baggage blocker? I can. Do I want to? I still have more slots to equip things, so I should actually buy something. Let's see where we're gonna go to next. Oh yeah, we're gonna probably... Actually, we'll go Brooke Ashley. Because I have things to give. Whew. And we will... Let me just make sure. Big moves will cost extra stamina, but will cost extra move. Which will be just fine if I get the moves that result in good setups. So, I mean, it's not the worst baggage in the world as opposed to being locked out of my gift, so... but she pretty much cancels this out, so I don't need to put that on her. You know what? Actually, I think I'm still gonna get the baggage blocker, just in case. Yeah, and if it works out, it works out. I need to make 2 sentiment matches, but that's gonna mean that I can make more stamina. Make more 4-of-a-kind moves or more, so I think that's worth it. And we'll buy this just so we can convert. I could have bought another smoothie, but I think this is gonna be more important right now. We'll see.
You two are gonna go play together.
Actually, didn't I have another piece of food? Well, we're already going in with 24 moves, so... It is early game, well... Yeah, it is still technically early game, even with all the progress I've made, but, yeah, 720, let's go. Again, I need to make matches with Polly pretty much near immediately, but, so at least I can block this, or get enough to where I can try to block it. At the same time, I need to also farm Passion, so let's start doing that too. We'll do that into that, and then we'll switch over to Candace and do this. I really don't want to take the, hit on, hold on, let me see here. And yeah, not a lot of passion dropping right now, but we need some stamina, so let's do this first. That kind of ruined the sentiment I had up top, but I had to do it. We'll at least drop this down and get the sentiment I need. I need more sentiment, obviously, but we'll wait for another one to drop. I can if I can drop this down. Not really concentrating on setup because I need this sentiment. Even if I can do it within 5 or 6 moves, I think I'm in a better place. That said, I do want to, yeah, I did want to use these two, but I think I'm gonna need to choose. And to, yeah, do this into this. That way, if I drop any of this stamina down, which I won't be able to easily, but if I do, I can get a stamina match here. Let's finally concentrate on... I mean, I could have been concentrating on getting matches before, or setting up before, but I really needed it, so... Does she ignore it if it's already active? Well, let's find out. If nothing else, this is good for at least saving time later in the game when I don't have to think about, well, I gotta do certain moves, but... I would like a 4 passion matchup, but let's see. I have to drop this down 2 or this down 3, and none really look too promising. So, drop this down. Ooh, we have a 5 match, and Polly's neutral, so I kind of want that 5 match really badly. But I need at least 3 more stamina to not tire out Polly. Let's drop, yeah, we need to do a couple of these. I think it's gonna be worth it. We'll find out, if nothing else. If I could drop this again, that would be nice. I can drop all these down, but that makes it harder on the matchup here unless I drop those down as well. Well, let's find out. And I can drop this down again. Hopefully that won't result in any matches. Then I can do this. So that was 90-ish. Also, I have dogs outside, so if you hear dogs, then yeah. But yeah, that was about 90 affection. But the power token is the most important part, so... That said, can I possibly get... Oh, I'd have to drop these down. Actually, I can if I do that. Then I have a sentiment match here. And do I have a setup after this? I can make a 4, make another... Well, yeah, I have a 4 immediately if I change these. 5, 6, so I definitely have enough, so let's just burn these now. And then, yeah, I had to do that as Candace. Do I have a better setup? Can I move anything over? Let's see if a green drops. Okay, it did drop, but it didn't drop. If I dropped here, that would have been nice, but we're just gonna do this. And that resulted in that, but nothing I could have really done about that. There's a 5 match here. If I could drop... I think this is still going to be important, so getting this 5 match to drop here will help me out. Otherwise, you could just take this drop down and set up like kind of a 4 match for green, which might be better. But then I need to gamble on this column dropping a green. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, but again, I'm also going over this in my own head to kind of strategize, so... Again, my main options I'm looking at, unless there's an obvious match somewhere, like this 4 match right here, but I really want this 5 match here with 9 moves left. I feel somewhat confident in getting this match and this match, but we'll have to see. But to go back a little bit, I could drop this orange down and get a 5 match here. Yeah, it's good I can kind of drag those as long as I don't make a match. Or I can immediately drop this down, that way this green comes down closer. I can drop this down right after if it doesn't already make a match. I think it does, so this drops down too. And then I can go for a green match here by matching the sentiment, and hopefully a green drops right around here. That way I can get a 4 green match, which would be boosted by my date gift. Again, this is the kind of strategizing that goes on in my head, but I am strategizing more for myself as well. That said, do I want to drop this immediately? Because this will, if I drop these down, then that moves the sentiment down, so I don't have a 3 match anymore, which makes it harder to do stuff. Otherwise, again, I could go for this or go for this immediately as Polly. Where else would I be looking at? If I drop these down, if I can move this over, I'll set up a 4 green match here. But I don't really have it yet. And this is just for affections of the most favorite type, but that's still really, really good because that's a double to the current multiplier. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, let's do a move here then. Hopefully this won't result in breaking any matches I really want. Because, yeah, dropping this down won't be the easiest thing. So, let's do this. And a green did drop, so we're going to do this move immediately. And yeah, I'm looking pretty good, but let's make sure we don't die. Let's try a little bit more than not at all. If an orange drops here, I should win. Or if I move one of these over like this, then I should also win. So... that was, okay, no, that was about 160 plus 28, 188, so it was good. Yeah, this is a good one. Didn't need as much moves. I could have given more smoothies, but I didn't know I was gonna reach this in hindsight. And obviously, if I used the smoothies, maybe I would have made different moves, which basically would have changed the whole direction of that date. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain. So, as promised, we'll go Ashley Brooke. I'm not avoiding it because, I mean, avoiding it would mainly make it easier on me editing. That way I have a full video full of dates that I know I have to edit. This is kind of the behind the scenes, but I'm really just taking this because I want to go Brooke. And I have stuff to give her, so let's give her stuff. Also gets started on the baggage because obviously giving her these gifts means, yeah. Gotta make this work. I didn't take my date gifts back. I gotta start getting used to that, or remembering that. Kind of goes to show how new I am still to this kind of game. Granted, it was patched in, but exhaustion, so we're probably gonna go Brooke here. Let's equip these. Actually, no, I value remove broken hearts more. Let's see here. I should buy one of these because these are pretty good, all things considered. This basically means I need to, if I'm using a lot of date gifts, that saves me a move or two minimum. I mean, it depends, but still. Red, blue. Do I have Leilani next? I do. So I could buy this or this. Where am I looking at? Actually, both of these. So let's get both of those. Into sentiment, this is good too. Mainly sentiments are for date gifts, unless you're doing date gifts that spend sentiment instead. But let's see here. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's probably gonna be what I do. Again, if you hear a dog in the background, I have doggos, which is nice. Oops, that's not where I want to go. Yeah. That costs stamina, but do I have anything else? Otherwise, I'll just save the rest, and then we will start to work on talking. I'm gonna gamble on a passion drop. Otherwise, I could if sentiment drops too. But and this is baggage right here, so have to deal with that. 2 consecutive moves of the same type, cost an extra move. This includes her date, so if I'm on Brooke and I keep doing 2 of the same move, I lose moves. I gotta watch out for that. Probably gonna forget, but still. Let's make sure I can feed them. Okay, good. Unless she doesn't like the food. I think that's a thing, but... This baggage as well. Let's see what this is. Plushie or souvenir date gifts? Welp. We're gonna switch these around then. Or we're just gonna give both to Ashley. So, still that means I can put that on her, and I guess we can actually concentrate. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna flip it around. So we're gonna give this to Ashley, and then we'll go on the date. And let's see if a bunch of talent drops, maybe, but a lot of it has to drop in a good setup position. I mean. So, yeah, you know what? So what are we working with here? A possible 4 if I could drag this down, but I can't. Easily, anyway. Anything else? Blue kind of dropped, but that would only be 2 blue setups, and if I could just increase the rate immediately, it wouldn't really do me much good. The fact that this costs 4 means I ultimately need 2 passion... Or 2, yeah, so, not the best loadout. So if I'm gonna go Ashley, I might as well just... I have a 4 move set up here. And I gotta alternate my stuff. So, I wanna go this way. What would this get me? Kind of, and oranges I pretty much can't use, so... I mean, I can use them, but they're not going to be worth a lot of points. Yeah, we're going to do this as a Brooke. That way we at least have some plays. And if I get more sentiment, but there's only like 3 sentiment on the board right now, so I'm going to have to work with what I've got. There's a 4 setup here, but I think I'm going to do it as... actually, is it worth it to do it as Brooke, actually? I can't do it as her right now unless I switch this over. So let's do this into this. That way I'm at least a 7th of the way. If this is harder, then... if this is harder to do, or the date had more points, I would be in a lot more trouble. Let's do 1 move as Ashley first. At least get some passion. There's 5 sentiment here, but I don't need that much sentiment. Well, actually, would have been helpful. Let's drop 1 and see what falls. Okay, didn't really help me. If Joy fall, that would have been nice, but we're just gonna take the sentiment and drop some more reds.
Should have.
Do I want to drop passion here? Let's drop it up top. And I should just, all things considered, I should just be taking this extra move. Exhaustion, but that's probably gonna use something else instead. If I am gonna drop something down, do I want to drop it this way or this way? Let's do it this way. So we're gonna do this into. Yeah, I've made my decision. I need to start getting some point plays, at least for practice, but mainly for, oh my goodness, static. I apologize, but, and yeah, need to start making some plays here. This into this. I think I used another move. That was my fault, but what can I do? I think I needed. I would rather value the broken heart removal. We'll see if that works out, but all things considered, may not. A 4 here or a force here. What am I more likely to use? Actually, all things considered, let's do this into this. I'm running out of stamina now, but that was better for my overall points, although I am running out of stamina as well. Red, let me just take a step back for a moment. Red, green. I have a red here. I need to move this over somehow. I can actually, but I still need stamina first. Can I drop something down this way? No. Otherwise, I have to move the stamina here. But that ruins. The reason why I don't want to do this move is because I want to do this move to move the red over to the left. That way I get the red 5 match. But if I don't do that, I don't get stamina, which means I need to figure out another way to get stamina. Yeah, and I don't want to make any affection matches. So let's do this to get some more. Oh my goodness, I did it as Ashley. I didn't mean to do that. Well, we're stuck with Brooke for a hot moment. 9 moves left. I would like the stamina to drop here, but I don't think I'm gonna get to do it before I do this. So into this. So that was 180. Goodness, the static pops. I apologize, but can't use souvenirs until Brooke's dead. So do I want to force it? No. What would I mean, to force it, I would need to force this over. That way I can get the red 3 match. That said, though, that doesn't save me from what might happen. So we work with what we've got. 5 moves left. Just have to do this. That way I can do this into a broken heart removal. But let's see what else we have first. I have power tokens to spend. But my problem is I don't have the stamina to make the moves I want to make. And if I drop the broken hearts right now, I can't match this power token unless I drop this down 1, or more tokens drop. But it's the same problem that I'm running in. It's still a problem of what I need to drop. Alternatively, I could do this, but I don't think I have enough to win with this. 4 moves left. If I knew the numbers, I'd be more confident, but because what I do is upset Brooke here, get the red 3 match, and then do the red or do the green 3 match power with the power token into the red match with the do the red match with the power token with 4 moves left. You know what? Let's just do it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, that's right. There's a broken token there. This, I need to break these.
The old gift technique, huh?
Into, actually, oh, if a green drops there, that would be brilliant. Nah, it didn't though. So yeah, my numbers were wrong. Yeah, funny enough, if a green dropped here, I think I might have been fine, but we just have to do this, and oh my goodness, maybe had a better move. I had a joy move here, I guess, but all things considered, it was still RNG. I was baking on the numbers. I might as well just deal with the strat I was committed to, but yeah, that was not great. I was running out of moves still, but yeah.
Okay.
I probably could have made the setup shorter. I didn't need that much passion considering my low point threshold. But again, I'm more practicing for the later dates when the point threshold is a lot higher. Granted, I'll have more date gifts, so that's kind of supposed to be the balancing factor, but, you know. Romance red. Orange red. Let's get this into this. And who am I going to... after? Well, this might be the, yeah. Do we want to do a rerun? I didn't get my date gifts back. Oh my goodness, I swear I'll start doing that. Hopefully they already have stuff on them. No, they don't. Well, we're still gonna do this first. So passion level 2, that'll help out, but let's see what else we have. So we'll do double that, and that's pretty much going to be all the gifts I have. That's going to mean I have less moves. This will be nice, and let's just use this, I guess. Put this on Lillian and put this on Lylon. Actually, no, let's switch them around. And we'll do this. And we'll see how much actually, no, let's do this. So, and then switch them around. So pretty much working with 20 moves here. I'm not gonna talk to them at all because I feel really scared about going in with 3-2 stamina. So, oh my goodness, the static pops. Fixing things. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't think I've actually seen this outfit, oddly enough. But who do I want to use then, if this is the case? Remainder of the date. Orange. I kind of have an orange setup if I do a 4 here. That's the immediate gratification on my end. No sentiment, so no sentiment for a while. But... and the reds are kind of out. So let's, so let's focus Lilani here for our affection. Question mark. Well, they're both at 0% passion, so I can use either or. So I see a 4 red match here. I would love some sentiment. That way I could at least start proccing. I don't know how much this boost is, but I'm going to assume it's a little better than what I would normally think. Again, I would like to move this sentiment somewhere, or I'd move sentiment over the other way. Because with 19 moves, I need to immediately start making plays. Otherwise, I just have to take what I've got. If I'm going to ruin this, I might as well go for Lillian. And since I'm missing stamina, I also need to make some stamina setups, hopefully. Otherwise, I have to just trade off 3s and 3 matches. And hope that a passion, or hope that a power token drops, but... Let's see, if I drop this... I can get some affection. And sentiment.
Wow, amazing.
Into This is a joy match. I might as well make it as Leilani. I used up a lot of tokens there, but I didn't have much of a choice. We'll make this match as Lillian and hopefully some red drops. Nope. 30 passion isn't... I mean, they're both at 30 passion, so I could go either way, but still. The setups I have right now are not the best. I would need to move this over, unless I can move everything over, but can't do that either. Red, orange, green, blue. Let's do this as Leilani. That was 28 points. Yeah, I definitely need some power tokens to save myself here. Otherwise, we're just going to end up grinding out. This is going to be more a grind video where I fail the dates and just take what I got. Go Lillian here again. Start pushing the reds over. Let's see. Power tokens will be generated. Increases the chance. If this is a multiplier to every power token drops, then theoretically this should work with my with the 3 matches as well. Granted, 3 matches are probably not all that high right now, but gotta take what I can get. If a red drops here, I might get a 5 match, but it has to drop immediately. Otherwise, I'm kind of boned. Where do I want to go? I think I just overcap on stamina here. Nope. What would save me? Obviously a 5 red here. But I need to look at other avenues. So if I drop this, I get a blue token 5 match. I need to remove these broken hearts though. And I'd have to ruin someone's day. All this stamina wasted, but it's for the good of the date. I could drop this red down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would allow me to set up a... So if nothing else, I have a 4 here. If I do this and drop... Can I drop those over on the left? No, I cannot. Where would I go? Okay, I need something to drop. Let's see. Do I have any vertical 3 matches that I can use to shift things around? Aside from the reds here, but... because that ruins a lot of my setups, and I need to succeed this date. I will probably need, unless I want to drop it for on purpose to try to get a blue 4 match and just stick with that, but I don't feel too great about that. I think that's gonna be what has to happen though. We'll move. No, I need this. I kind of like that stamina setup though, so let's hope a blue drops. Let's actually do this as Lillian. I have a 4 orange setup, which means I need to drop this talent down. Let's do that. No power token as well. Nice RNG on that, by the way. I need a blue to drop. Blue, red, let me just look. Yeah, no one really, yeah, blue or red. Setting up the blue or a red here. But yeah, none of them look really promising.
I guess that's cool.
No power tokens as well, even though I've used this. So, RNG, I don't feel too bad about losing this one because I feel I mean, granted, maybe I had a way out. That's always the case sometimes, but... Yeah, no power tokens forming off of this on top of a lot of or a couple of 4 matches, but yeah. So now I need RNG to swing back in my favor because, granted, I didn't have any candles. Not removing the date gifts from the previous date is hurting me as well. So while I look for a possible out, I don't think I have many though. Yeah. Can I move something over? At least no. With 4 moves left, there's not a lot of hope. I need a Broken Heart removal to drop as many tokens as I can and hope for a setup with the power of RNG, but yeah, I think I failed this one. Let me at least look for an okay move, otherwise it's either going to be this. My brain dead moves are this, or this to drop things down. Otherwise, optimally I want to be able to move something over, but... And or drop these 3 down, so that these 2 drop down and I can get a joy match, but... Yeah, like I said, not a lot of outs left, so... Oof. I mean, yeah, the sentiment's not going to help me a whole bunch anymore with the amount of moves I have left, but let's hope something drops from the sky. That's all I have left, really. Yeah. I would need a joy match into a red 4 match, and with 1 more move, maybe I make a play, maybe, but that's hoping for a lot. I don't even have a horizontal 3 match to drop things without using up this red, because again, I'm looking at this 4 match here, but I actually don't have a lot of matches here. I mean, besides this Broken Heart, but I can't afford that anymore unless I'm just gonna stick with Lee. You know what? We're just gonna take the hit here.
Can you please stop that?
Alternatively, a 4 match here would have been great, but yeah, let's just take her out and
Okay, not bad.
yeah. So, for the moves I made, RNG pretty much like made this date bad for me, but I'm sure there were other options I could have done in hindsight that would have resulted in a success. It just so happened that it was a failure. So don't take it. I'm not gonna take it too hard, and I didn't take the date gifts away again. But that's why I'm going back to Ashley and Brooke, because they have the date gifts I want. So let's at least do that. And while I close up the video, again, subscribe if you want to see me. A lot of funnies happen, or at least mistakes on my part. But until then, I'm not gonna take up more of your time. JRDNMML. I'll be back.